Stan Gibilisco here to explain the meaning of the term depth sounding when it comes to mapping the seafloor or the floor of any large, deep, mysterious body of water using basically sonar, acoustic waves. We have here what we're showing is two, a microphone and a pickup basically, an emitter and a pickup. An acoustic emitter sends sound waves down to the bottom where they're reflected back and the echoes are picked up by the receptor. And this is done over a number of different directions. The acoustic transponders or transducers here scan the bottom in a pattern, a systematic pattern determined by a computer, which then makes a map of the delay times in a sort of a relief form indicating the number of fathoms. A fathom is 6 feet or meters or perhaps even feet of depth of, based on the time it takes for those acoustic waves to get down to the bottom and return back, and knowing the speed of the acoustic waves under the water. It's all pretty straightforward, but it is done nowadays by means of a computer and can render the depth or a map of the seafloor, a topographical map showing the depth in considerable detail. The only problem is that things like fish or perhaps stratified layers of water at different temperatures and therefore different densities can produce false echoes. You have to be able to process those out so you don't have a topographical map with a bunch of artifacts in it that don't mean anything. In the very worst scenario, you might get a false bottom created by stratified layers having so much density difference that they obscure the actual echoes from the real bottom. But in most cases, you can get a map of the bottom and you can monitor as your boat sails along merrily, merrily, merrily. You know the drill, and determine whether or not you're about to encounter some kind of a dangerous obstruction, or better yet, you might find some unknown, mysterious continent never before seen by anyone as you roam the seven seas in your little sailboat. People have done stuff like that, and discoveries have been made that way by half crazy people, maybe just like you someday. Stan Gibilisco signing off. Until next dream, so long.